Football Focus exclusive Tottenham breaking news. Post-match breakdown, Frank's tactical masterclass against Brighton. Thomas Frank faced the media today in a press conference that Tottenham supporters and Premier League followers had been eagerly waiting for. The Spurs head coach covered a wide range of topics, from Dominic Solanke's impact since arriving in North London to the latest on injuries and his thoughts ahead of the Brighton clash that could shape the momentum of the season. Frank's every word carried weight, not only because of the immediate significance for Spurs, but also because of the long-term message he continues to send about his vision for the club. The questions began with Dominic Solanke, the striker whose move to Tottenham generated plenty of debate in the summer. Some critics questioned whether he had the pedigree to step up. Others believed he was the perfect fit for Frank's tactical demands. Today, Frank was direct, explaining that Solanke's adaptation has been even quicker than expected. He praised the forward's work rate, his movement without the ball, and most importantly, his calmness in front of goal. Frank described Solanke as a striker who doesn't just finish chances, but creates chaos for defenders, opening space for teammates in ways the statistics don't always show. It was a statement that will reassure fans still getting used to seeing Solanke in lily white. The manager also underlined how Solanke's presence had changed the dynamics in attack. Richarlison, who often carried the burden of leading the line, now has a partner who can rotate and share responsibilities. Frank spoke about the importance of balance, noting that Solanke has the physicality to press defenders while his intelligent link-up play makes him more than just a traditional number 9. Tottenham's attacking shape, he suggested, is becoming less predictable, a vital trait in the tactical chess matches of the Premier League. From there, attention turned to injuries, an area where Tottenham fans have been desperate for updates. Frank confirmed that several players had returned to training, offering a cautiously optimistic picture. He revealed that key midfield figures who had been sidelined were making progress, though he refused to give away exact timelines, saying that he would not risk players for the sake of a headline match. The injury list has been a concern for Spurs supporters this season, but Frank's confidence that his squad depth is now stronger was clear. He emphasized how those stepping in had seized their chances, highlighting younger players who had impressed in training and match situations. Perhaps the most intriguing part of the conference was Frank's assessment of Brighton. He was effusive in his respect for Roberto De Zerbi's side, calling them one of the most tactically flexible and fearless teams in the league. Frank pointed out their ability to dominate possession, stretch opponents with width, and punish mistakes with speed. He warned that Tottenham would need complete concentration, particularly in transitions, to avoid giving Brighton the opportunities they thrive upon. At the same time, Frank expressed excitement at the challenge, making clear he sees matches like this as benchmarks of Tottenham's development under his stewardship. Reporters pushed Frank on whether this clash could reveal Tottenham's true standing in the top 4 race. His reply was measured, but revealing. Every game is a test. But Brighton away or Brighton at home is always special because they don't play like most teams. It will tell us how far we've come in terms of mentality as much as quality. For a manager often celebrated for his calm yet calculated approach, this was a rare admission that the Brighton fixture carries symbolic weight. The conversation returned again to Solanke, with Frank pressed on how he intends to manage expectations around his new striker. Frank is clear that he does not want comparisons to Harry Kane or other elite forwards to dominate the narrative. Instead, he wants Solanke to be judged on his own qualities, his ability to integrate into the Tottenham system, and his potential to grow further. He noted that Solanke has been an excellent student, eager to absorb tactical details and committed to improving with every training session. When asked if Tottenham are now more dangerous with Solanke than they were last season, Frank smiled and said, "We're different. That's the key. We're evolving, and Solanke is a big part of that evolution." His words will resonate with fans who have seen glimpses of a more fluid attacking unit since the striker's arrival. Questions also circled around squad rotation and whether Tottenham might experiment with tactical setups given the busy fixture list ahead. Frank admitted that managing energy levels is vital, especially with European commitments adding strain. He hinted that players who have recently returned from injury might be eased back into the side rather than thrown straight into high-intensity battles. It was another reminder of Frank's long-term vision, prioritizing sustainability over short-term gambles. The press conference then shifted to a broader discussion about Tottenham's mentality this season. Frank acknowledged that the squad had been through ups and downs, but insisted the group was more united than ever. He highlighted the leadership qualities emerging in the dressing room, pointing to senior figures who have helped new arrivals settle and ensured standards remain high. "The energy around the squad is good," Frank said. "We're not just building for one game, we're building habits that will define us for months and years." The session concluded with Frank's message to the fans ahead of the Brighton match. He urged them to keep the energy high, both at the stadium and beyond, stressing that the bond between players and supporters is central to Tottenham's journey. He expressed gratitude for the patience shown during periods of injury disruption and reiterated his commitment to delivering a team that excites, competes, and grows stronger each week. In summary, Thomas Frank's press conference was more than just routine updates. It was a clear insight into the way he is shaping Tottenham, not only tactically but culturally. Dominic Solanke was at the heart of the discussion. Injuries provided the backdrop, and Brighton loomed as the immediate challenge. But the real takeaway was Frank's calm but confident tone, a signal that Spurs are steadily finding their rhythm under his leadership. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.